The report notes that only 8 countries in the world are considered to have legal equality. Several African countries top the list of those with laws that are discriminatory against women and girls.
25 years later, we have about 77, shall we say, % of countries having made some improvements. But we've got about 23 that are still lagging behind. But the nature of the lagging behind is particularly brutal. Speaking of Sudan, for example, we talk about girls as young as 10 still being allowed to marry. We have countries such as Algeria, even though, for example, in the marriage context, you find that women are being brutalized or violated, that divorce is only initiated or instigated by the husband. And just across the across the pond here in Tanzania, for instance, it's until last year that marriage to girls at the age of 15 was still legal.
Although at least 40 African Union member states have ratified the African Charter on Human and People's Rights on the Rights of Women, also known as the Maputo Protocol, the report points out that many countries hide behind religion and culture to shield those who perpetrate these abuses.
Whereas their religions and their cultures, majority of states are secular states, and there needs to be a basic minimum through which as human beings we hold ourselves.
Globally, more than 100 countries have laws barring women from specific jobs, 59 have no laws on workplace sexual harassment, and 18 have laws allowing husbands to forbid their wives from working. Equality Now wants governments to review all their laws to allow women equal opportunities.
A very minimum is to have laws at the constitutional level that make men and women equal, that allow men and women to access their rights. Then the second and also almost as crucial provision is for the implementation of these laws. And so there are countries which, for example, have scraped laws, but then implementation of these laws is not being done. And as I've said, implementation isn't up to one department. It's understanding of all the different sectors, being able to come together within government to specifically address whether it's from the budgeting aspect to the health aspect.
The report notes that the sexist laws are in all spheres, including marriage, employment, inheritance rights, and sexual violence. Sarah Kimani, SABC News, Kenya.